A book by former Pentagon Chief Mark Esper has revealed that Israel's ex-Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu asked Donald Trump to strike Iran, but the former U.S. president did not dare to start a war with the Islamic Republic. Esper's heavily redacted book, A Sacred Oath, Memoirs of his Secretary of Defense during Extraordinary Times, suggests Netanyahu called on Trump to take military action against the Islamic Republic's nuclear energy program. The book reads, quote, "The president often had others in the room, and foreign leaders like Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, telling him," end of quote, redacted. Esper, the former Trump official, said, quote, "Netanyahu would say this to me when I met with him, so I was confident he was telling Trump the same thing. In my view, that seemed like a big bet to take, especially when there wasn't a pressing need to take it anytime soon." While the quote has been redacted to make it unclear as to whether Netanyahu indeed suggested to Trump that the U.S. militarily attack Iran's nuclear program, Esper's book comes at the same time as another upcoming book by journalists Susan Glasser and Peter Baker making the same claim. According to the journalists, Netanyahu implored the Trump administration to attack Iran from the moment it was clear that the election results had gone against Trump. Sundiata Acoli, the oldest former member of the Black Panthers, still incarcerated, will be released from prison after nearly half a century. He is 85 years old and suffers from dementia. The New York Jersey Supreme Court ruled that Acoli is not a risk to public safety. He was convicted of killing a state trooper in the New Jersey Turnpike in 1973. Sundiata Acoli has long said police ambushed his car that was also carrying two fellow members of the Black Liberation Army, Zaid Malik Shakur, who was shot to death, and Assata Shakur, who was wounded and then imprisoned over the incident. Assata later escaped from prison and fled to Cuba, where she has political asylum. According to a new report, a U.S. government investigation has found at least 53 separate burial sites at federal Native American boarding schools, and officials expect to find more. The initial findings of the investigation that examined records under federal control show that hundreds of children died in boarding school, but officials say the number is likely to climb into the thousands or tens of thousands as investigations continue. The 106-page report is the first volume of the continuing Federal Indian Boarding Schools Initiative ordered by Interior Secretary Deb Haaland in June of 2021, after she heard the news that TK Emloops to Sequapimic First Nature had confirmed 215 children's graves at the Kamloops Indian Residential School in British Columbia.